Hey, what's up, guys? You caught me at work today. I don't know what it is about when I'm driving around. That's when I get my inspiration to deliver a message. So at the time of this recording, I don't even know what it's going to be titled. I just have a lot of thoughts that I just need to get out in the open. Before I do that, let me give a huge shout out to every single person that has left me a comment or sent me a message on Facebook or followed me on Twitter. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I don't get to respond to everyone, but I do try to read every comment. It's tough because I get so many now, but I really do appreciate it, even if I can't like write back, just so you know. And I hit 5,000 subs, so that's amazing. That's amazing that my platform's growing, which tells me, you know, my message is really resonating with people. So thank you to all my truth warriors out there, because it's really you guys that's helping my platform grow. You're the ones that are sharing my videos and commenting, and I'm inspiring some of you to even start your own channel. So that's great. I really appreciate that support. So I'm having a hard time, you know, really staying optimistic about people waking up. You know, as my channel grows, it's reaching more people, which is awesome, but I'm starting to get a lot more of the opposite end of the spectrum, as far as people who just flat out disagree. And they're not really just disagreeing so much as they are walking in the matrix. They are in full-on zombie mode. I'm hearing everything from Russian bot to you have been programmed to support a racist, and they think I'm the one that's in the sunken place. How am I in the sunken place when I'm more informed now than at any point in my life? I used to be in the sunken place, if you really want to call it that. I mean, I was the one that thought that Obama was a great president. I'm the one that thought black plus Democrat equaled success for me. I voted based on my skin color. I literally used identity politics, and it didn't work. And I think that's why we're seeing blacks wake up, because they thought, okay, Democrats are good for me, and if there's a black Democrat, that's like a bonus. And now they're looking back and they're seeing like, that actually didn't work for me. Maybe I should use my brain and decide on policy, you know. But with the liberal media and all the left, everyone on the left, from celebrities to entertainers to athletes, they are doubling down on just trying to keep everyone in a funk. Like they are literally the gatekeepers of free thinking. I mean, think about it. LeBron James goes on TV, tells black people, no matter what you do, you're going to be the N-word. Someone's going to come up and remind you the N-word. You know, we're going back to the times of slavery or Jim Crow. He's nothing more than a useful idiot. And when he tells people that, it sows seeds of doubt. You know, it makes people, it discourages people. But he has a push. And then you have someone like Kanye, who's a free thinker. He goes on Jimmy Kimmel and he talks about how liberals aren't going to bully me. And then Jimmy Kimmel asks him, well, why do you support Trump? What do you think about Trump? And then as Kanye's thinking about his answer, he's like, oh yeah, let's cut to commercial. And then what was the headline the next day? Jimmy Kimmel stumps Kanye West about Donald Trump question. See, they're trying to make Kanye seem delusional for waking people up. But then they elevate LeBron James when he says something stupid about the president. They wanted to get that soundbite of him attacking the president, all of it to distract you from the fact that his approval rating amongst blacks is like 40% now. And the black unemployment rate, yes, lowest in history. You know, they do a great job at distracting with stories that are pointless. Why are we focused on Omarosa and her book and did Trump say the N-word? We should be focusing on what's going on in Pennsylvania with these priests. Like, are you kidding me? This is the kind of stuff that gets me discouraged, because so many people are still believing that. And then just with me getting my message out and reaching more people, the level of vitriol that I get in some of the comments, some of the negative comments, is just so hateful and mean-spirited. I've had people say stuff like, I hope you do get pulled over and beaten by the police so you can see what it's like. I'm like, why would you wish that on someone? Why would you wish that on me just because I disagree? Just because I dare to disagree? Just because I dare to think for myself? You would rather have me go through a traumatic experience just so I would sing your song? You know, that's what they do so much. The left, they are aggressive. We know this. They're physically aggressive, but then they're also really aggressive with their words. They're so mean-spirited and hateful and bigoted. You know, like, no matter what they say, no matter what they do, I won't bend the knee and submit to that liberal orthodoxy. I think for myself, and that's that. Take it or leave it. You know, so I don't know. I want to continue down the path of speaking this truth, but first, I gotta address the haters in the room. I gotta address them because I know they're watching. I know that a lot of them probably have subscribed just so they could downvote my videos and leave negative comments and try to detract from the message because they can't actually debate me. They don't have any actual facts to use to debate things, like with my walk-away video. The walk-away video where I talked about how the parties never switched, and you can look at historical facts, like verifiable evidence, or you can just use your eyes and look at Democrat-run cities, like black kids bathing in lead water in Flint, Michigan, run by a Democrat. Baltimore and Chicago and other cities like St. Louis. The murder rate per capita in St. Louis is actually higher than that of Chicago. I mean, this is black genocide, black on black crime. They want you to focus on the white nationalists that met in DC. And these people that come in the comment section are talking about that, and then they want to just say these ad hominem attacks. They just want to lob those around like, oh, your Uncle Tom, you're a sellout. These are just low IQ, pre-programmed responses because they don't have facts. They can't actually debate. They're putting their intellectual inferiority on display when they do that. And so I have to address that because if you're going to come and comment, I'll give you credit for originality. If you can do more than insult me with something that white liberals told you to say back in the day, you know, I don't know, you know, but Trump is winning. Trump is winning. Everything's great in America. They talk about, when was America great? Well, I'll tell you when America was great. America was great when we stood for the national anthem. America was great when we said the Pledge of Allegiance. America was great when we didn't mock Christianity. America was great when we didn't try to normalize pedophilia. America was great when peanut butter wasn't racist, but also a gender. You know, like, America was great when boys were boys and girls were girls. And we didn't deny the biological differences between a man and a woman. America was great when it was cool to support your president, when you could support your president without getting assaulted. America was great when we didn't champion Karl Marx, when we didn't think that socialism should replace capitalism. Think about the inventions that have come out of free market United States. I'm talking life-changing inventions. Electricity, the automobile, the airplane, the internet, the iPhone, just to name a few. But you have people using these things to promote socialism. You know, you go to a socialist event where they're trying to promote socialism. There's people there selling t-shirts. They're benefiting from capitalism while they're trying to promote socialism. I'm sorry if this video is a rant, guys. I know I'm kind of all over the place, but I just have to sometimes get my thoughts out there and just let them go into the ether. And whoever agrees, agrees. If they don't, that's fine too. But I had to get this off my chest, and I knew that I need to make another video. I had to connect with the new audience. You know, the channel's growing. I'm getting more and more subs every day. And if you're new to my channel, I am not doing this for money. I am doing this because I want to save this country, because I care about this country. I love this country. And I know that there is no country greater than this country. And so do the people who are down talking it. The people who hate America the most refuse to leave. So that tells me maybe there is just a little bit of hope. They're not that stupid to say, oh, I'm leaving America if Trump gets elected. No, you're not. No, you're not. You're not going anywhere. But you better believe I will continue to speak out as long as they're trying to promote socialism and tear the fabric of this nation apart. You know, they've purged it of all of its elements, all the traditional elements, everything. They don't want Christmas. They don't want Christianity. You know, they took out the Boy Scouts. They're just doing so many things to take out the traditional elements. They want a secular society. And that's not what the United States is about. So I'm going to continue speaking out. I love that you guys are sharing my videos, especially you guys on Facebook. If you're watching this on Facebook, I love you guys, because you guys, a lot of you I just met when I put that walkaway video on Facebook. I got a bunch of new followers, a bunch of new friend requests. You guys have been sharing the heck out of my stuff, man. Thank you so much for doing that. And for you guys on YouTube, same thing. The comments, everything that you guys have been leaving, it's been great. But you know what? I just feel like what I'm doing is I'm a mouthpiece for truth. I'm a warrior for truth. I'm a mouthpiece for truth. And I'm a mouthpiece for some of you guys that can't, you know, get a message out there like that. So that's why I do this. That's why I do this. So if you're new to the channel, you know, that's what I'm going to be doing. I would love to report on, you know, the daily politics, but there's just so much swirl around that. And honestly, I'm not the expert on politics, nor do I pretend to be the expert. I'm still in the learning process myself. So, you know, I'm always trying to take in new information, you know, so that eventually I can actually speak a little bit more on the current events. But I'm looking at the aspects socially, what's going on socially, and where the fight can really be in our favor. You know, midterms are rapidly approaching. I really hope you guys are registered to vote. I really, really do. You know, we have to register to vote. We have to make sure people are registered to vote. So if I can find a link to where you can register to vote, I will put it in the description. That's all I'm going to say for now. Look for me to do like a live stream or something later this week. Again, love you guys, everyone that supported me, everyone that helped the channel get to where it's at. It's at 5,000 subscribers now. I'm grateful for that. I love you guys. I'll catch you in the next video.